Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, today I'm going to try and make some throw-in spikes similar to the Cold Steel ones. I don't know if I'll taper them back as much as theirs, but I'll certainly do points on it, obviously because you're going to need it, but you know what I mean. So what I'm going to use is this piece of, just a steel rod basically. It is about 14mm thick, so it's about as thick as my little finger. So the throw-in spikes should have a decent bit of weight. I'm going to do 3 9-inch spikes. Sharpen, well, I'm going to have to see how easily they sharpen first. If it's going to be a very hard job, I may just do spikes on one end. I want to do the Cold Steel rep because the smaller ones, not the big ones they do are probably over an inch thick. We'll see how it goes, so depending on how this grinds on my belt grinder, we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'll have to do is start cutting this into 9-inch sections. So I've got my 3 bits cut out, so now I'll get out the little belt grinder and I'll try and taper these back. I'll try and taper these back to at least this much, so that would be about, say about 1.5 inches, something like that. So we'll see what it goes like, because this may not grind very easily, but I'll see. So this is where I am now. I've got 2 identical sort of torpedoes, whatever you want to call them, throwing spikes, double-ended ones like the Cold Steel ones, and one, because this end was already more tapered than those, I would not be able to get this one to look like those, and to get those two to taper like that would take a hell of a lot of work. The other thing is, I was using one of my sanding discs per end, so I would run out before I did this one anyway. So I'm going to have 2 identical and 1 single-ended but more tapered spike. So what I've got to do now is get this rust off. Right, that's the 3 throwing spikes done then. So I've got the 2 identical ones, 2 torpedoes and a standard throwing spike. These have got a decent bit of weight in them. These are easily as heavy as a big throwing knife. I'll actually weigh them and show you what they are. So I suppose what I'll have to do now is do a bit of testing. So I'll probably test them against some milk bottles, possibly general just throwing into a target, stuff like that, anything I can think of. I've never really thrown these before, so I don't know how easy or hard they are to throw. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, see you in the next bit. Before you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearbest. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Cheers.